So another week, more work to be done. Let's say I've ignored the garden a little bit too much, so now it's time to rectify that problem. Now, my father-in-law wants to work on the chicken house project he's got, but there's a slight problem with that. Things have gotten a little bit out of hand in this garden, and you can't really see a path to get over there. So all of this now has to be cut down. Here we go. So, okay, it's Wednesday. Now, I've misunderstood what is happening in this room right here. So, I've not finished because there's still bits of insulation. I was going to leave them, try at least block a bit of the heat from summer, but everything's got to come down. So I thought we were just doing this side, but we're not. As well as that, the wall has to come down into the real bathroom, but not all of it, because we still want to use the shower. So as you guys can see, this wall has to come down. He is smashed, but like I said, I'm going to pull all insulation out, get rid of absolutely everything. This wall is going to come out, but first the bathroom is filled with stuff, and all that has to be emptied, and it's absolutely bucketing it down outside, raining rather a lot, so I can't go the tip unless I'm going to get wet. So I'm going to have to work around this as well. So smash this wall, work around that, go in there and smash the ceiling in there as well. So it's all go today. Okay, we're on Sunday. The week after, not much got done. I've filled the rubble sacks again. They're ready for taking the tip. And then we've got a small corner left. So that's where I'm up to with this. These are not in bags. The idea with this is throw it straight in the back of the trailer and just straight to the tip. They're nice and big, so they don't need going in bags. So this is where we're up to here. Absolutely no insulation, nothing left. So next, I thought I'd bring you guys over here while Ellie's having a nap and show you my father-in-law's little chicken house project he's doing, which has come along quite a lot. Now, he's done everything himself. This is all him, because I've been busy doing other things. I hope this will show you in here. I'm not going to go inside, but we've got a door up. He's kind of made two walls. There's I'm not touching these planks of wood because there's concrete drying, but there we go. I mean, it should be dry by now, but I'm still not moving it. And then hopefully I can squeeze the camera in. One concrete floor, which is done, which is drying quite nicely actually. And then here's the door from the other side. So there you go, we're almost there with the chicken house. Just needs a wood thing there so you can get the eggs out. Now, you may have remembered that I cut all this grass. Well, I'm very glad I did, because it's coming up to Zellie's birthday, and we have a little surprise for her. Clara found this on a huge deal from the local DIY handyman shop, because it was the model on show from outside. So this should be rather expensive, and we got it extremely cheap. So very, very happy with that. So this used to be on the tree over there. This Clara's found, and it came with 2 ordinary swing seats. But I think Clara prefers these for now. They can go on later. But there we go, a little bit of sand, little bit of outdoor protection for the wood, try and make it last as long as we can. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Quite nice. So I'm very glad I cut all the grass around here, because if not, it would not have gone there. There we go. So going back to the house, I'm going to leave the bathroom for a sec, because we're going to have Fred and other people that are going to be wanting to stop with us to help to do the work. And we've nowhere for them to sleep currently, because they were sleeping at the side of the bathroom where I've smashed it all. There's no roof. If I want to smash the rest of the bathroom up, it's going to be a mess. No one's going to sleep there. So we've decided to do in the hallway upstairs at the side of Zelly's bedroom. Not ideal being at the side of Zelly's bedroom, but it's the only clean place. I didn't want to do it because it's going to be a pain. There's one wall that's not going to be ready and finished, so I'm doing basically 3 walls. Clara wanted the floor going down. I can't put the floor down because I need 4 walls to put the floor down correctly and nicely. It's just, it's not really turning out as simple as what I thought it could be, but I'm going to start there, make it a little bit nicer than what it currently is, so that someone can sleep there. And I'm just going to do it, and then it's done. So it's not ideal doing 3 walls, painting finished, and then doing a 4th one way later. It makes no sense, but yeah, you win some, you lose some, what can I say? And then after that's done, I'll be smashing up the bathroom in order to put the skylight in it. Is the plan so far. Put the skylight in it, and then we're actually going to do the entire bathroom. I hope. So, okay, Wednesday. Now, we're in the corridor. Zelly's bedroom's there. Our future bedroom is there. And I've got a bit of sanding to do. I've cleaned this entire room. It's all empty. I'm going to be tackling the mud on the plasterboard here. Try get it nice and smooth, ready for a second coat. So I'm going to be doing that. But I've had a little bit of a problem. Because you see, over this door, there was 2 planks of wood sticking out, which I've thrown in there for now. And my idea was very simple. Fill this hole with plaster. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a gap there. It's very thin there, and it's very thick there. So I want to make it nice and smooth and flat. The problem with that being, I'm just cleaning my tools while I'm talking. The problem with that being, plaster doesn't stick to wood. Now, I've just been checking online, and you can get a product that's like a glue. You apply it to the wood, and then the plaster will stick better. We don't have that plaster. We have the plaster, we don't have the glue for that, so I guess I'm going to have to wait, basically, is what I'm saying. So for now, I'm going to sand this down, try get it smooth, second coat, try get this ready for painting. So that's what I'm up to today. And that will have to have a little bit more research because it's not just the top that's the problem. It's wooden underneath. Now I could just sand the wood and paint the wood, but if I can put a little bit of plaster there, I think it'll match better the sides of this doorway. So this is kind of where my head is right now, is this. Now, as you see, I've tried to put a bit of plaster on here, but it's the mud for this wall that I've tried to put there, and it's already cracked. So I need my big thick plaster that I mix myself rather than the pre-made stuff in the tub. So hopefully I can get that done. I need this glue product. Maybe I will just sand this and paint it, I don't know. But the problem is you've got this big gap. There's a big gap from one plank of wood to the other one, so I would like it to be smooth. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, so just in case you're wondering why I'm in here and not in the bathroom, where I've smashed all the roof up, well, as you can see, we're all bagged up. We are ready to go to the tip. And we've just got this little bit left. All ceiling smashed and ready. Everything in bags. However, camera's not showing this, but it's currently raining and everything is wet, and I'd rather not move plaster in the rain. I'd rather wait till it's nice and dry. I did this morning manage to cut all the grass though. So for now, I got some sanding to do. That's really loud. Earphones. Earphones. Will this stick directly to the concrete or not? Because normally you would use a primer to make it stick and help it stick. We don't have that. Will this stick? I don't know.
That's Danny make the library, how you call that?
Bookshelf.
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 Would be for the kid. Z.
Yes, because Clara's pregnant with number 2! Which I've actually not mentioned.
Ah bon?
I am not.
Your fault, huh?
So, today I have one job to do. Bye-bye rubble sacks. Now yesterday, even though the idea is that we get this area all done and finished, which is why I've been wanting to work on this wall, we're not working on this wall now. Isn't it nice when everything changes? Clara wanted me to do this. Put some plaster on this, give it time to dry. So, there's plaster in that, the only problem being, that took a hell of a lot of plaster. So now, I've not got enough to finish this, which is nice. There might be another pot in the garage, I'll go look later, but there's definitely not enough in that tub that's left. So today, sacks, tip, all the rubble in the corner, I want this completely empty and clear so that I'm ready to start smashing this wall and the rest of it. But we need space, so looks like I'm gonna be moving rubble again. So, okay, it needs a bit of a sweep up, but everything's cleared. So now I have to check on one thing. I've got the headlamp on, so it might be a bit dark, but you see the beams on the ceiling here. Now the idea with the beams, if the beams stop on this wall, because this wall will get smashed, and if this is getting smashed, I need the beams to continue from that wall onto this wall, which is the solid wall. I also need to know and find out, why is there a lip here? There's a lip. Now, there was no lip in here. As you can see, it went smooth up, one big arch. But this side has a lip. Why? Let's find out. Well, I can see more polystyrene. Unfortunately, my ladder's stopped. I need to go higher, so when have a look at this with the footage later, I think. So give me one sec. I hope this works. I've got the torch on the handle. I can't see, but I need to know what's here. I'm hoping this will give me some kind of an idea. I've got some electric cables and some weird metal. I don't know what that's for. Is that connected to anything? I can't see. But it looks like we're okay to smash. But all this polystyrene will go straight on my head, so I'm going to move all of this on the floor right now, if that's possible. And yeah, let's not have giant planks of wood landing on my head either, right? Because that's already happened more than once. Ow, my ears. Oh, a giant loose rock over there, that's nice. I think we're okay, the beams carry on. This one, however, does not, so... That one does not, that one does not, this one does not. I have two beams that do, these ones do not. Now, problem. So, this is what I was worried about. I'm up in the attic. As you can see there, it's into the wall. And coming over this way, I can't see if it is in the wall or not. So I'm going to have to get over there. I can't see from here. This beam, I don't think it is, but the one behind, I think it might be. But I'm going to have to check. Watch out for the hole. Okay, don't fall down the hole and somehow get my bottom over there without falling in the hole. Sit on the beam, hold this beam. Wasp, lovely. Why are you here? And go away, thank you very much. Roll that downstairs. Oh, bloody polystyrene. Polystyrene is not insulation. Okay, there's a wasp right above my head. That beam is not attached into the wall. The other one is. I need to get over there though to see what else we've got. But why is there a gap? Well, there is a gap and there's kind of no reason for it. That one is definitely in the gap though. Okay. Now, the other question is why can I take these off? And I have no idea if I can take these off because I can't smash the rest of the bathroom with those sitting on that. It's not really going to work, is it? Whew. That's a tight fit, I tell you. Wow. Whittle my way out nice and slow. So it's like I thought. This beam, this one here, is not attached to the wall, but the one behind it, which I don't think you guys can see, that is in the wall. The very back beam, this one right here, that one is in the wall. This one is not, and the others are not either. Now, if I want to smash this wall and smash this roof up, that's a bit of a problem with all this wood. What do I do? I think this wood was to hold the ceiling that I've already smashed, so therefore I should be fine smashing it. Like removing the wood. Anyway, let's go back down to somewhere where I can actually stand up without banging my head on something. That'd be nice. It's hot up here. Whew. So here we can see these things of wood go straight into this wall. They go into the wall, they are concreted in. Now I could cut them because it'll be behind the wall, but here, same again, they are into the wall. I'll show you really close though, it's in the wall. The wooden beams go in the wall. Question is, what about that way? Because I can see up to this beam. But then this one I can't see, and all of these I can't see. It's too tight. You'd have to smash to know, and I can see we've got one, but you can see with the angle of this beam, it's not the same as the others. Oh, I have no idea. I have really no idea. I don't know whether it's the main structure or whether it's just to hold up the ceiling that he's done. They're really cemented in though. I wanted to hang the new plasterboard that we're going to put up off these bits of wood. And now I'm not sure if we can. This is going to be a head scratcher, a thinker, and a ask people for advice, I think. What an absolute pain in the bottom. So something that I can do for now is fill in my little holes on pass number 2. This camera really does not like LED lights. It's flickering like hell, but I hope you can see that. I've got little holes everywhere, so I'm just going to go along and fill all this in. Try and make it a bit better. See if I can get rid of, I don't know if you can see, there's like here, big groove line in the middle. Needs a second pass, so I've already sanded it. I'm going to get a second coat on, see if I can make it a bit nicer, a bit more flat. Okay, end of Thursday night. Back in here now. I've been sanding, plastering, filling the top in, and we're trying something different with one thing. Let me show you. We've got this. So what is this? This is a can to hopefully make plaster stick to the wood up there so I can fill that gap in and make this all flat. And also put it on underneath for a very thin coat so I can have smooth like at the side of the doors. So I'm crossing my fingers this works. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But there you go, that's it for the end of another week. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week. Where is it gonna stick? Also, any ideas what I can do with those wooden beams, give me a shout, let me know, comment. I'm at a loss with that. I'm half tempted to just chop them down and burn them. But then the sensible part of me says, screw some extra bits in to join the two and then attach those extra bits to the wall so it's... Anyway, I'll be scratching my head on that one. I'll see you guys next week.